What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Pod. My name's Isaac, and I am joined by my co-host Joseph. How are you doing tonight, mate?
I'm good.
Ready to get back to this series? It's been.
What do you mean?
It's
What do
been
you mean?
a while.
It was last week?
Oh yeah. It's only been a week. What am I going on about? What decade produces the best movies? Part 2, 1980s. We're up to now. Oh my god, months ago, bro. Months ago, when we first started the podcast. I'm pretty sure this episode would have aired in our first month of the podcast. And no way, it's been 7 months. Oh my god, I gotta double check that. There's no way it's been 7 months, right? Oh my god, it has.
January. Was it part of our 30 days?
It was 27th of January. Oh my god. That's crazy. Time freaking flies. It's been 7 months. Oh my god. Well, if you can't tell, we're continuing the series we started 7 freaking months ago. When we created this series here. And at the end of the series, we will come to a conclusion to figure out what decade produces the best movies. And we did part 1. This is part 2 you're listening to right now. Part 1 was 1970s. And we got a ranking. Go watch that one. It's probably best to watch these episodes in chronological order, just so it makes more sense. We do have a playlist under our playlist section if you're listening on YouTube. But basically what we did was we grabbed 10 movies from that particular decade, and then we give it a rating out of 10. At the end, we add up the rating for all 10 movies, and then get a rating out of 100. For 1970s, in total, we got a rating of 74.5 out of 100. And for 1980s, we'll see what we get out of 100. If it's 74 point, if it's 75 out of 100, then 1980s will be better than 1970s. And we'll go to, whenever we do 1990s, whatever we get out of that, out of 100, and then 2000s, and then 2010s. Once we finish 2010s, we will figure out what decade produces the best movies based off the rating out of 100. If that makes sense, go listen to our 1970s movies one. I explained it a lot better. It's been a while since I last explained it. But yes, 1980s movies. So we've got a list here. Now this list we just created based off what we think are the best movies from that decade. For franchises, what we're doing is we're just, so for example, Back to the Future 1 and 2, we'll have that under the one movie, and we'll just combine Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 2 into one movie, one big movie, if that makes sense. But starting off our list, we have Batman 1989, the Michael Keaton one. This is a classic, directed by Tim Burton. What would you
The Joker was
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn good. I do like this one. I do like Tim Burton's style for a Batman movie. And
I feel like this is the most iconic, right?
Yeah.
Is that a safe way to put it?
Yeah, that's a very safe way of putting it. Best the most iconic Batman movie, I think, for sure. Michael Keaton's a good Batman, not as good as some other Batmans, but he's an iconic one, and he's one of the best ones, but not the best one. Batman 1989 just scrapes into the 1980s. What would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10?
We have to agree on this. Yeah.
I would say, to be honest, like, okay, you're probably a bigger Batman fan than I am, and again, oversaturation, but for the 1989,
Batman.
Iconic, classic, 8.5.
8.5, sure. I perfectly agree.
Yeah.
I'd give it an 8. So 8.5 I'm happy to round up to. For sure. Batman 1989, directed by Tim Burton, starring Michael Keaton as Batman, Bruce Wayne himself. 8.5, it's definitely very iconic. It changed how Batman movies are made today. It added a new light into the Batman franchise, and it really, kicked off Batman into cinematic experiences. It really was like the first amazing Batman on screen. The ones before it were okay. You got Adam West's Batman. You had Velma, that Velma guy. What was his name? He's in Top Gun Maverick. Vladimir Kilmer, something like that. Vladimir Kilmer. Yeah, he's Batman. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No. Sorry, I couldn't help you.
Yeah. So
but it's
okay.
there. It's just
Vladimir Kilmer, something like that. Vladimir Kilmer. Yeah, something like that. You guys probably understand what I mean. So yeah, we did have, Michael Keaton probably is our best Batman up to this point, in my opinion. Like up until 1989 when we got his, he was probably did become the best Batman. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for the Batman, for Batman 1989. Now to Gremlins. Gremlins is a movie I absolutely adore, bro. Obviously, produced, written, directed, one of the three by Steven Spielberg. Absolutely love this movie. You've seen Gremlins, yeah?
Yes, yeah, it gave me nightmares. It was probably
It is
genuinely.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can see that. 1984. I can see that it's amazing for its time, bro. I absolutely love it. And I think for a simple rating for me, I would give it genuinely. It's very entertaining. It's a well-made movie. I might be jumping the gun here, but a 9.
A 9. Okay, I will agree, but this is only
It's
because
personal bias
I've watched
there
it.
for me.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
that's
it.
fine. This is kind of one of the things. Like, it's been so long since I've seen it, and like, I know it's a great movie. I've seen like YouTube videos on it and whatnot. Like, I've always
Yeah.
like stuck around to it. It's always been in the back of my head, but that's because it gave me nightmares for a week. Genuinely.
I can see.
I watched it at a friend's place. I was 6 years old. I came home and I actually there was an alien invasion. The world was on fire.
No, literally,
from Gremlins.
Genuinely, I can see that happening.
The way that this is what freaked me out. The way that they turn their heads, like, you know how they tilt their heads slowly, or like turn their heads around slowly, bro. That traumatized me.
Okay, but Gizmo or Grogu?
I agree with 9.
This is a big debate. Gizmo or Grogu?
So,
Gizmo. Gizmo.
Wait, are you asking what's more fuckable? Or I'm sorry.
That's bad. No, that's bad. That's bad. Gizmo, right? Gizmo's cuter.
Yeah. My sister.
I'll
bleep that. Cut that out.
Don't worry.
Please.
Yeah, don't worry.
My sister actually had a Gizmo doll. Like, it was cute.
Right, Gizmo was cute little fluffy thing. Yeah, we love Gizmo. Gizmo for sure. Gremlins. Was I jumping the gun with 9? What would you give it out of 10?
I was gonna say like another 8.5, 8.5. But again, it was so long ago.
Okay, you say 8, I say 9. We'll put it to an 8.5.
Well, okay.
You say 8, I'll say 9. So 8.5 for sure. I love Gremlins. I really want to watch it now. Back to the Future 1 and 2. This is all you. I have never seen Back to the Future. Obviously, this is 1 and 2, so you got to look at both movies here and give me a rating out of 10. I need to watch them, eh? I need to end up watching these movies. Get into it, man. Get into it.
So, I think, to be honest, I know a lot of people disagree, and based on, you could probably see this coming, but based on my Star Wars, I have a soft spot for the original. I'll explain the plot a little bit. So the first one, Marty, who's like
Is that the
Marty
fuzzy hair
McFly.
guy who made a cameo in Mando season 3
Hey,
with Jack Black and Gizmo? I'm not. I just called Lizzo Gizmo. Lizzo and Jack Black. That guy who made a cameo with them.
no. So that's Doc Brown.
Oh.
So Marty McFly, he's a 17-year-old. I think he's 17
he's
to
a younger
19
guy,
in that
he's a
gap.
younger guy.
Yeah. So he's friends with Doc Brown. It's never really explained how. His dad's a dud. His mum's like fucking depressed. And so he's friends with Doc Brown, and so funnily enough, Doc Brown creates a time machine out of the DeLorean.
Right.
Iconic.
Yeah.
The score is iconic in this movie, and so he has to steal uranium from some terrorists. So at the start of the movie, some terrorists come and shoot him up. Marty gets into the DeLorean. So so Doc Brown actually gets shot. Marty thinks he's dead. He gets into the DeLorean. He takes off. 88 miles per hour. Boom. 1955, because the movie is set in 1985, so he goes back 30 years. He then gets to the point, and so basically, the plot of the story is he's got to get home.
I really want to watch.
So he has to,
I love time travel. I love
Please.
time travel. I can't believe I haven't watched
This-
it because I'm
Genuinely,
really interested in
like,
time travel and all that crap.
watch it this weekend. It is a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, blah blah blah. He goes through the 1950s. It's a step back. It's really good. It's funny. And then the second movie is they go to the future.
Yeah, back.
And-
Going back
Yeah,
to the future. Back.
it's kind of like weird, but so he goes into the future, and then they leave a
Okay,
they
actually,
go to the future.
do not spoil. Don't
What
try
happened?
to keep this spoiler free. Because I actually really.
No, I'm
like
just telling you the small plot.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so the second one's less good. I prefer the first one, but to be honest, what I'll give it,
Both of them, yeah.
based only on the
But Tim,
first
this
one.
is all
Okay.
you.
To be honest, the second one to me brings it down. I would give the first one like a 9. I'd give the second one probably like a 7.5. So I'll just hit in the middle
8.
and go
8.5?
8.5.
Okay. That's
8.5.
3
I feel like
8.5.
3
in a row.
8.5s. No, I'm just not a big fan of the second one. A lot of people are though. I do like
first
the
one's
third
amazing though, so we don't want to lower it
Yeah.
down.
The
too much
first
because
one
of the
is
second
almost.
one.
The first one is 9.5. Like genuinely, the first
Okay.
one is.
I think we keep it at an 8.
Steven Spielberg is
Yeah. He's,
fantastic. You will come out whenever you watch it. You'll text me and be like, "Oh my god, this movie is like, it's an instant classic. It is just an instant classic. It's a staple for those types of movies." And
yeah.
but yeah, no, 8.5.
Sure. Now our second one, I think this might be our highest one so far. Stand By Me, 1986. This is like the definition of
Oh my god.
a Good Will Hunting for 1980s. This story, bro.
Yes, it is. It actually is. Have you watched it? You've watched it?
I have, yeah. I watched it.
Bro,
I was young
it's
when I
such a
watched
good
this.
movie.
My pa showed me it. I've watched it so many times. I watched them more when I was
I've
younger
only
than
watched
I
it
have
twice.
now. I think I first watched it when I was like 7. No, it's really damn good, dude. It is such a good damn story. I love it. I really want to watch it too. And the soundtrack, bro. The Stand By Me song. It's an emotional movie. It is sad. Obviously, without getting into it too much, it is quite,
It's a simple film,
It's a simple film. I almost swear
but
it's like
it does it so well.
topic of it is like a trigger warning topic. Obviously, can I say it? Suicide. Obviously at the end they find the guy.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. But anyway, Stand By Me is great. Jumping into the ranking, I think like a solid 9.
Solid 9. If I rewatched it, it might actually. If I rewatched it today, it might make my top 10.
Honestly, yeah. Dude, that should have been one of our honorable mentions.
Yeah, it's
That
one of
is
those.
one of
It's
our-
like
Oh.
if it's not like in your top 5 favorite movies, I feel like it is a forgettable movie because it's so old, and it has no extras to it. Like
Yeah.
if it's not in your top 5 favorite movies, if it's not a movie you watch like once a year, or like many.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the movie 10 times, you're not gonna remember it.
It's so good.
It is, but every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, that movie! Like
Yeah.
that movie hit me in the feels.
Yeah. Me too, bro. Me too.
And it had so many amazing names.
Doing.
Like, it's so many big names.
Yeah, obviously it had Joke and Finn. Our Joke, his brother.
Joaquin.
Wow.
I don't know. It had what's his name? The kid from. So it had like 2 Goonie stars.
Yep.
2 kids from the Goonies.
It had River Phoenix.
It then had
River Phoenix who passed away.
That's it.
He was Joke and Phoenix's brother.
I'm finding it. Cast.
These
So,
names I don't recognize.
Yeah, River Phoenix.
Just because
Will
a lot of
Wheaton.
them
Will
are-
Wheaton, who's
Isn't
if
he
you know,
the
you
guy
know.
that was he one of the kids or did he narrate?
He's in Star Trek.
Was he the narrator?
No, he was Gordy Look,
Goody.
I think. Yeah, Jerry O'Connell,
Teddy, bro, remember Teddy?
Corey Feldman. That's Teddy.
Teddy, yeah. They're also
Yeah,
alive. Except
no, there's
River.
some big names.
I thought like
Yeah.
all of them died passed away.
I think, yeah. So Corey Feldman, he's from the Goonies. Actually, I actually
Yeah.
spoke to my mom about the movie not that long ago.
Yeah.
But-
He's also on Gremlins. Huh. Goonies is great, and the fact I
Yeah,
didn't put Goonies
no.
on this list, and that's 1980s.
Yeah, no, I've
I'm
watched
making
Goonies
a switch, and I can't do that.
so much. It's not
I
funny.
can't do that.
No,
really,
no, you can't.
I was gonna take a movie out, but I can't. Goonies is
Nah,
great.
I feel like
Honorable
one
mentions
kid's movie is
for
enough.
1980s. Yeah, sure.
What do you give Stand By Me? To be honest,
9.5.
yeah. I was thinking 9.5. I just didn't want to
9.5.
overshoot.
9.5. Sure.
Yeah, no, 9.5 sign.
That's good. It's
I completely
great,
agree.
dude. Doing this list,
It is.
It makes me want to rewatch all these iconic old movies.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Um,
I really want to watch Back to the Future. Stand By Me. Yeah, Stand By Me is amazing.
Okay, what's next? So 9.5. What's next?
Oh, we got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You obviously haven't.
Okay,
no,
you
have
take this
seen
one.
it.
You take this.
Have you?
I've seen it.
Okay, I keep
Yeah, it's been
forgetting if
on.
you have or
Bro,
haven't. Yeah.
it's on
It was
Free to TV like once a
much.
month. It's crazy.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, obviously my third favorite movie of all time. I absolutely love it. If you want me to go in depth, I won't do it now because I could rant on about how good this movie is and how I hope one of my school days looks like Ferris Bueller's Day. It is so damn good, and we
Except your friend's dad doesn't own a
yeah.
Ferrari.
Does anyone? No.
I mean, you go to a pretty posh school.
No, I don't. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think this is a solid, even though it is my third favorite film of all time. I give it a solid, like. See, this isn't gonna make sense. Stand By Me, we give more, but it's not in our top 10. You know, our ranking's weird. Our ranking thing's weird. You know, some movies aren't as good as other movies, but we like them better. That's just how it works. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I give it like an 8. I'll give it an 8.5.
Hey. Did you say 8.5?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 8.5.
Whoa.
No, 9.
Okay.
9? No, 9's a high, bro. I'm making 3 points out.
You are.
8.5 or 9?
Me personally, I give it an 8.5. But
what?
Me personally, I give it an 8.5.
Yeah, it's my third favorite film of all time. 8.5 is still great. That's like a masterpiece. That's nearly that's better than a great movie. You know, 8.5 is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like masterpiece level nearly. Yeah. Beetlejuice. You haven't seen this one. This is all me. Oh my god, Beetlejuice. I think, looking at the others, this might be the lowest we rate, just because of some reasons. This is a creepy film. I love this movie though. Watch it at least. Like, I watch it like every Halloween. It's literally my Halloween film. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite movies of all time as well. And yeah, I've said a lot about it in our top 10 favorite movies of all time. I do recommend you guys go watch that, especially if you're a frequent listener of the Movie Pod. You do learn a lot about our taste in movies. Beetlejuice, you haven't seen it. I would give a 7.5 for this list. Obviously, at other times they're gonna rank it higher, but for this list, from like 1980s movies going up against 1980s movies, I give it a 7.5. I think that's a good way. That's a good summary of how we rank things. So when we rank things, we're obviously ranking things up against other things. So when we're ranking Star Wars movies, say, we're ranking them up against other Star Wars movies, right? And then for the 1980s, we are giving them a score out of 10, based on the movie, obviously, but based around the other ones as well, going up against the other 1980s movies. So going up against other 1980s movies, I will give Beetlejuice a 7.5 out of 10.
No, that's fair, I suppose. I
Yeah.
can't really disagree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, if that all made sense. The Terminator and T2. Terminator 2. James Cameron did T2.
Terminator 2 carries
2
that.
is, yeah, I was about to say, it's fantastic. I couldn't say if I've seen the first Terminator. I've seen T2. It's so different to James Cameron's style. I feel like it's obviously directed by James Cameron. It's so different. I need to confirm that. Holy crap! I actually don't know. Is it? I'm pretty sure it is.
Hey.
Terminator 2 is directed by James Cameron, right?
Yes. It's a big name director.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Yeah, James Cameron. Yep, it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's really different, I feel, to James Cameron's style.
It is. You know, the guy who plays the bad Terminator. Oh my god, it's been like 2 years. It's T-2000. What's the bad one called? Anyway, the evil Terminator, the one that shaped like King Mold himself. What's the Terminator called again?
Wait, what? Sorry, I literally was not. I don't know what you just said.
The bad Terminator in Judgment Day. I forget his name.
Oh,
T what thousand? Is it 2000? No.
It's
T-9000?
1000? No.
I don't know. Anyway, that one.
Sure it's a
the guy
one.
who plays him, who, he. So you know that scene where he's chasing, the kid on the bike, Connor on the bike.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
John Connor on the bike.
Yes.
the actor did his running, like he trained how to run like that properly. He was catching up to the bike. He had to purposefully slow down because he would catch up to the bike because his, like, that's just how good his training was for that scene, which is crazy to me.
Training for movies back like in the 80s and 70s was so much better. But yeah.
Because
like
they
went-
nowadays they use pads like I don't know if you've seen it, but the
to make them look in
the
suits.
scene in Civil War, they have like it's like a road treadmill, and they have the treadmill on the road, and it and so you're running on the treadmill, and then the treadmill's moving, so you're running on a treadmill that's moving on the road. Like it's they do a lot of visual effects stuff now, but back in the day it was you just ran. You just you're forward. Like I don't know if you know this, but in I think Rocky 2, who's the Russian guy?
That's Rocky 4.
Is it? Oh, maybe Rocky 4. Sorry,
Ivan Drago, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, that's it. Dolph Lundgren punched Rocky in the chest so hard.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone got
he
taken
collapsed
to.
the lung.
He got it delayed filming. He got taken to hospital because Sylvester Stallone asked Dolph Lundgren to give him a real punch, and then it wasn't good. He ended up getting hospitalized. Yeah, it's
which was
crazy. Makes it so much more real. That scene's in the movie too.
Yeah.
T2, the Terminator, and T2. I couldn't tell you if I've seen Terminator. Have you? Like the first one?
Yeah.
I've got to have.
Give me.
But you know, T2's
your
great.
Jackets and like.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because T1 was a bit wacko, but
sure,
it wasn't as good. But T2 is
solid
like
8, like on the 8 line is good.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. What else do we have? How many more do we have?
So we've got 3 left, and the next 3 are actually quite big ones. So
no rents this time.
We have the Indiana Jones original trilogy, Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3. Huh?
You can carry that. I haven't watched them in a long while.
Okay. Yeah, I rewatched them going into 5. My rewatch for these was actually kind of disappointing. I didn't like it as much as I used to. Indiana Jones is iconic, obviously. Harrison Ford shines in the roles of Indiana Jones. Written by George Lucas, directed by Steven Spielberg. You couldn't get a better duo than that. And out of the 3, 1, 2, and 3, I rank out of the 3, I go 2, 1, 3. In my ranking for the first 3. I absolutely love 2, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark is this OG, and 3's pretty goddamn good. These ones span from 1981 to 1989, and all the 3 of them, combined, I will give again a solid 7.5 or 8. Help me out with this.
Really? Only 7.5? You gotta go. I feel like we're giving a lot of 8s here, but
yeah,
I thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna go like 8.59.
I'll go 8. I'll go 8. I won't go 7s.
I feel like it's hard to rank all 3. Like, you gotta mush them together.
It is good.
Like, okay,
I don't know.
Give them individual ratings quickly. What's one? What's one?
Oh, one's a out of 10.
Yeah.
One's a 9.5 out of 10.
What about 2?
9.5 out of 10.
What about 3?
7.5 out of 10. Yeah, that doesn't add up. Okay, 8.5. Yeah?
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah.
It's more like an 8.75, but for going in 0.5 increments. 8.5 out of 10 for Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. It might have just been the environment I was in when I rewatched them. A lot of distractions, to say the least. But it was... Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't... I don't know. I'm probably going to rewatch them again. But Indiana Jones, obviously classics. George Lucas, Harrison Ford, Steven Spielberg. It's great. Now we have 9th, Rocky 3 and 4, 1982, 1985. Obviously, these 2, Rocky 3, second favorite movie of all time. Rocky 4 is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, but in that episode we did, ranking our top 10 favorite movies, the rules were we could only choose one movie from per franchise. Some days I like Rocky 3 better than Rocky 4, some days I like Rocky 4 better than Rocky 3. I just, sometimes I just love putting Rocky 4 on for that training montage in the snow. It's absolutely incredible, motivational. All the Rocky movies are motivational. And for me, this is I don't know if you might agree, but for me, this is our first 10 out of 10 of the night.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. It is a tough one.
I mean,
for you.
I know how much you love it.
I do think they're okay, obviously so much personal bias here. I absolutely love Rocky. Sylvester Stallone's my favorite actor of all time. I love him. And so much personal bias going, but they're great movies, man. They are 10 out of 10 though. A lot of people probably wouldn't agree. You shoot me. What would you? What would you? You've seen 3, right? I don't know.
9, I'd say, yeah. No, 9. Sorry, 3 is probably my favorite.
Yep.
I'd give it a 9.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. We'll settle on a 9. Sure. 9.5.
9.5. 9.5.
9.5. Thank you. Close to a 10. You guys know why I love Rocky. Star Wars 2 and Star Wars 3 for back then. Star
Is
Wars.
this our last one?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Going through these. Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. This.
All right.
So
okay.
So when we did the 1970s, we gave A New Hope. Star Wars 1 back then, just called Star Wars. We gave that a 10 out of 10. You got something to say?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, we both agree, right? I know Return's your favorite. Empire is my favorite. I already know it. We already know where this is going, right?
This is going to a 10.
This is going to like a 20, bro.
Yeah. Shit, dude.
Like genuinely, like
it's gonna be. I think 1980s
again,
win.
we're a Star Wars dominant channel where we're heavily biased.
Yes.
But
they
the
are.
numbers don't
Empire
lie.
Strikes Back is the most iconic movie of all time. It's right.
I've always said this. Empire is in everybody's top 3.
It's got to be right.
Like, if you
there's
don't
obviously
have,
bias, we're Star Wars fans, but
if you don't have,
it was like the best.
If you don't have your pronouns in your bio and blue hair, Empire's in your top 3.
Yes, Joseph said that, not me. No.
They're like, I'm just saying, like, if you don't hate the prequels, like, if you're not one of those people who only like the sequels, Empire is in your top 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, no,
it has
easy. Definitely.
To this day, the best cliffhanger in cinematic history.
Literally, Luke being son of Darth Vader. I am your father. The most iconic line in cinematic history.
You can still find those videos on the internet of
like the
people
theater
reacting to
reactions.
cinemas. They're crazy.
And then you can find the
It's iconic line too. I think it's like if you know anybody named Luke, you've definitely bullied them for. No, I am your daddy. Like. No, we haven't said that to the Luke we know.
I was about to say it. I'm like, can I? I was about to say it. Yeah.
Surely we do.
Yeah, we
surely
right?
I do.
We got to. Star Wars 2, Star Wars 3, 10 out of 10. We gave Star Wars 1. Back to like calling them Star Wars 2 and Star Wars 3 because that's what they were called back then. Obviously, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back was the perfect sequel. It was a rare occasion where the sequel is better than the original. And then we go on to Return of the Jedi. Back in the 80s and 90s, Return of the Jedi was the most hated of the trilogy. But now it's like one of them. Yeah, it was. People didn't really like it. I don't know why. It was the Ewoks. People didn't like the Ewoks.
Oh, that's right.
It was the Ewoks.
You know, there's a thing called the Ewok line.
Yeah. It's. I want an Ewok toy, a pet. My dog's an Ewok, bro.
Surely you just dress your dog up on Halloween.
Yes.
And drag him around.
Or I just go to Endor and just bring home my Ewok. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I would snuggle that thing. In the most appropriate way, obviously.
Yes.
To get little Wicket. Wicket has a son now. We see in Rise of Skywalker. Little Wicket cameo. No, yeah, 10 out of 10 easy for Star Wars 2 and Star Wars 3. Okay, that's easy. Now this is the part where we calculate. Okay, so Batman, 1989. How good's your math, Joseph? I'll use a calculator, don't worry, buddy. Batman, 1989. 8.5. Gremlins, 8.5. Back to the Future, 8.5. Stand By Me, 9.5. Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Wait.
8.5.
Wait. I want to do this. So
Yeah.
wait until the end, and then I'll calculate it all in my head. because Joseph versus the Machines.
Okay. Beetlejuice 7.5. Terminator 8. Indiana Jones 8.5. Rocky 9.5. Star Wars 10. What did you get?
Sorry, go back to the start. I missed the first few ones.
8.5 plus 8.5 plus 8.5.
That is... wait, 17.
Oh my god. Yeah.
17, 25.5.
Yeah. Not plus 9.5. That's easy.
Plus
Just add 10,
9.5.
get rid of... Yep. Plus 8.5. Plus 7.5.
No, it's fine. I'm not going to bother. Just
87. So our total was 87 out of 100. I'm giving a prediction now. I think 1980s will win on our list. I think the closest one to it will be 1970s or 1990s. 2000s, I don't... maybe. We'll have to see when we get to them, when we add up our movies. But going back to
90s is going to have a good shot.
90s will have a good shot. 70s we got... Wow. So 70s we got 74.5 out of 100. And 80s we got 87 out of 100. So... it's a little bit significantly better than the 1980s. What the hell let us down in the 1970s? 1970s we did Superman 7.5. What? Jaws 9.5. Rocky 9.5. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory 7. That's like a... What? What were we doing? Alien an 8. Halloween 7.5. Godfather 8.5. Smokey and the Bandit 7. Exorcist 0. That's what happened. We gave the Exorcist a 0. What the fuck? And then Star Wars 10 out of 10. Okay, that ranking was as goofy. 7 months ago, we weren't as smart as we are today. So, sorry 1970s. 1980s. 87 out of 100. Now, this was actually fun doing this. So, we will not have another 7-month gap. So don't worry guys, you won't be getting part 3 in 2024. You'll be getting part 3 in 2023. Don't worry. We'll do it as soon as we can. But yeah, that's 1980s movies. What decade produces the best movies? So far from 1970s, 1980s. And 1980s is in the lead by about 15 points. And then we'll be back soon to do 1990s. Probably in the next few weeks, hopefully. But I mean, we did have a 7-month wait between this one and the last one.
Should we be nice and do The Exorcist again?
Should we? Yeah, I don't know
why.
Why do we give it a 0? Because I found out it was on my birthday.
I think I watched it. That's right. No. Fine. We're leaving it. We're leaving it at 0. We're leaving it at 0.
Just because it came out of my birthday and it freaked me out. But still, that clip. That's funny.
Yep.
No. So
1990s. I'm gonna make a prediction. So what was 70s? 72 you said?
74.
And 80s is 84?
87.
Or what was it? 87. Okay. I'm gonna give the 2000s. Just rough balling it.
1990s.
Oh, sorry, the 1990s. Just rough balling it, not even knowing what's in there. I can have some guesses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jurassic Park's in there. I'm gonna say
obviously Phantom
Menace. Phantom Menace 99.
It only just skims the 1990s, by the way.
Yeah. We might put.
When's ET?
Hey, are there any
Holy shoot! Is ET 90s?
No, it's the 70s. Or it's the 80s.
Oh
it's
my
the
god.
80s.
You're kidding, right? Oh my god.
What are we going to kick out? Let's do this right at the end. What are we kicking out? I feel like Gremlins. Or maybe Beetlejuice. We're taking out Beetlejuice.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're taking out...
It's the 80s, right?
Yes, 82.
84? Oh, okay, yeah.
Isaac,
we're taking out...
what was I doing when I made this list?
Oh my god. We're taking out... Okay, we're taking out...
We're putting a spinner. We'll get 3 of our lowest ones. What are our lowest ones? Beetlejuice. And then the Terminator. And then everything else is 8.5. We're putting that in a spinning wheel. We're putting Beetlejuice and Terminator in a spinning wheel.
I feel like... I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Terminator is more iconic than Beetlejuice. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're putting it in a wheel. We're putting it in a spinner wheel.
Okay.
Let me turn my screen on. Let me turn my screen on, guys.
Whilst we're waiting for that... Whilst we're waiting for that... Do we give ET like a 9.5? 9.5. ET can't be below a 9. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I love it.
I know as a movie,
this is bad. Okay.
Like as a movie, I know it is like absolutely fantastic. I watched it a few times. I only didn't watch it because it was creepy as balls.
It was creepy. We got the spinner going right now. Oh my god. What's getting kicked out? Beetlejuice is getting kicked out.
Yeah, that's
Beetlejuice
fine
is
with me, to be honest.
Beetlejuice is gone. I love Beetlejuice, but
Okay,
Yep.
so does that put us up to 90 instead? No, it's a +2,
oh
so
my
it's
god. So what are we doing for
89.5.
Beetlejuice? What are we doing for I can't
Do you
believe
want
I forgot
90?
ET. That's
Do you want 90? Do you want 9.5 or do you want 9? Or do you want 10? Do you want a 10, Isaac?
No, we
I will.
we got our 10. We got Star Wars as 10. We will give this an 9.5.
Okay. Now,
Oh
so
my god, yeah.
what's
Okay.
what's Indy?
8.5.
What's Indiana Jones? Okay, 8.5, 10, and 9.5. Right?
I'm re-adding all these.
So, you know what's funny, Isaac?
What?
3 out of the 10 movies here are Kathleen Kennedy movies.
Oh my god.
Proves we don't hate Kathleen
Stop.
Kennedy.
They're not Kathleen Kennedy movies. Oh my god. They're produced by her.
Oh no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, she had involvement in them. Oh my
Exactly.
God. Wait, which ones?
Was she not in Indy? She did E.T. and she did Star Wars.
Indy, E.T. No, not the original trilogy. Didn't do Star Wars.
Ah, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, then 2.
2.
Up. Okay, 2. Yeah, but there you go.
It went down. It went. That's crazy. I can't believe I forgot E.T. Okay, we need to like read the intro. No, that's funny. That's hilarious. I'm actually gonna beat myself up with that. I can't believe that. I'm lucky I caught on to that at the end.
Yeah. So what does that make our total to?
I'm trying to add it up right now.
It's
It's
89 point.
Okay, let me
89.
just. Okay, let me just do serious. 8.5 plus 8.5 plus 8.5 plus 9.5 plus 8.5 plus 9.5 plus 8 plus 8.5 plus. It went away. Siri went away. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Hold on. Just tell me what it is.
8.5 plus 8.5 plus 8.5. I can just freaking times it. Plus 9.5 plus 8.5 plus 9.5 plus 8 plus 8.5 plus 9.5 plus 10. 89.
Yeah, I thought so.
89. We didn't even have to do that because I just realized. Anyway, look,
I
big brain.
did. I said 89.
I wasn't as big brain as I am now than I was a few minutes ago. 89 out of 100. That's
Okay.
crazy. You reckon we're gonna? You reckon
So-
we'll get a? We can't get a perfect score. 100 out of 100.
No, that's going to be the best we're going to get, to be honest. Although 90s realistic is going to be stacked. So it's got Jurassic Park, it's got Titanic, it's got obviously the best movie of all time, Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
It's got Saving Private Ryan. Genuinely, 90s,
okay,
it's
I'll watch
between 80s
that.
and
I'll
90s,
watch
bro.
that before we do that.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
I'm hyped. I'm actually hyped to that. That was fun.
You owe me 2 movies, by the way.
I do.
So
this was fun.
this weekend.
So 1980s. That's it. We won't keep you guys waiting for 1990s too long. We'll get it. Okay, I'm gonna make my word here. We will get it. August is a big month, especially with Ahsoka coming out. But we will get 1990s out to you guys before the end of the month. I promise. I can't promise we'll get 2000s out to you by the end of the month, but I'll promise we'll get 1990s out this month.
No, we're quite busy. We will. Okay.
We are.
Our roadmap.
If you want to see my
Between-
schedule, so I have a
Between late August and early
Yeah.
September,
we're busy.
90s will be out. October, November, 20s will be out.
Yeah.
2000s will be out.
This month and the next month's a big month for me. Like, once the middle of August hits until the end of August is busy, and then middle of September to end of September is busy for me. I've got so much school stuff happening, from exams to semi-formal to leadership camp going into grade 12. So September and middle to end of August is big for us, and then middle to end of September is big for me. So, but we'll try to work around as much as we can and get you guys the content you deserve. Looking at my plan right now, because I plan all our episodes, sometimes the plan never goes to plan. We skip over a lot of episodes I plan to do, but looking at our plans...
Really? Like what?
By the time... So we're up to... This episode we are recording right now is... episode 137 of the Movie Pod. I hope that's right. This is episode 137 of the Movie Pod. When we do our first Ahsoka breakdown, Ahsoka episode 1 and 2 breakdown and review, that is episode 162. So about 20 episodes away. No, 30. 20, like 25 episodes away until Ahsoka. Until we do our Ahsoka episode 1 and 2 breakdown. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
If that goes to plan, looking at it, I literally have oh my god, I have what decade produces the best movies in here, 1990s, to do very soon. I have it for episode 147.
Okay.
10 episodes away is when I plan to
I
do
don't
it.
know if we can do that.
I don't think so.
We're definitely not getting in 10 episodes. Not unless we slow haul the episodes.
And really,
Which we won't, because news comes out every day
I know.
about Star Wars.
You know, the Loki trailer.
Yep.
We were going to do a breakdown and review for that, but I haven't seen season 1, and it's probably better I watch season 1 until we do a breakdown.
I might watch the trailer and then tell you if you can watch it without spoilers, but to be honest, I'm going to take a guess.
I already watched the trailer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I watched it with my mate in school. It was cool. I thought it was cool.
Oh, well then, yeah, you probably already had it spoiled. I'll watch it then.
Well, I don't really know what was spoiled for me, but anyway.
Yeah, well, you will.
Yeah, that's 1980s, guys. Let us know if we forgot any memorable 1980 movies. I hope not. Can't believe we nearly forgot E.T., but sorry, Beetlejuice, you got kicked out. Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of the Movie Pod. Thanks for listening. Long episode, 45 minutes, but yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. It was a fun episode. It actually was. Not like our last episode. Joseph and I, got a bit heated talking about Star Wars, Attack of the Clones. We love it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we love it. But yeah, guys, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode here on The Movie Pod. Till next time, I'm Isaac, joined by co-host Jason. Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye. I'm going to be a Lasat next episode. Don't worry, guys.
I have study period tomorrow, meaning I might have some time to actually create you a new character.
But
no promises.
To, which you won't.
Yeah, I won't.
That's fine.
Study period tomorrow, I'm going to be planning for, don't know. Maybe I use my study period for actually school-related work. That's the whole point of it. But, that's alright. We'll catch you guys next episode. Peace out.
Bye.